This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined with Abass Baraou. It's not been too long since we last caught up. Obviously, it's been a busy couple of weeks for yourself, and so it's a busy summer for yourself. Other than that, how are things though? How have you been doing?
Oh, good. I'm in Germany right now. Been staying ready, seeing the family and friends, and waiting for the next job to do.
I suppose we'll start on that. You saying you're in Germany now. Obviously, you spent a large proportion of your life there. But recently now you've obviously been based in camp in the UK, USA. So is it always nice to, I suppose, go back to Germany and I suppose see the family that you may not always see?
Yeah, it's always good because I'm not very often here. So every chance I get, it's good to be here. Also training with my old teammates and stuff. And I grew up in Germany. Here's my most of my friends. So it's always be good to be here and yeah, getting active.
I suppose when you look at training in all different countries, with a country like Germany, who, if you don't mind me saying this, they don't always have, a large proportion of boxers that come from Germany, but obviously training in the UK and USA, how does training in Germany and sort of boxing there, do you think, compare to big countries like UK and USA who have numerous amounts of talent?
I think like the boxing here in Germany, the quality has gone back a bit, and there are not the big shows here anymore. And I think in the UK the boxing lives more than, and also in the US the boxing lives more than here in Germany. So it has been a bit inactive, but you got a lot of talents here as well. It's just like need the right spark, and it needs to come back to the prime time again.
Absolutely, for sure. And I suppose for yourself, it's been about sort of 2 months now since the European title win. Riding off the momentum of that, how much now, after a long spell of inactivity, that you want to be kicking on, you want to be sort of fighting, and you want to build off that momentum.
Yeah, so the European title was a good check. I'm looking forward to the big fight as well. It's been the fight, the European title put me in the great position, and I think like I can get into a big fight and prove what I'm really capable of now.
For sure. And I suppose it's only right that we do go on to it now. News came out this week of former stablemate of yours, Josh Kelly, being made mandatory for the European title. I suppose as it stands, when you saw the news that he got made mandatory, initially thinking of that, was it quite a surprise for yourself?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised because the way the EBU works is like they would have asked the other team if they are comfortable with that, and I was surprised to see that the Josh and Adams put themselves into this position. But it's business, and I'm ready. For me, I see it as a challenge, and this is also a good opportunity. Yeah, I just don't like the sneaky way it's been moved with, but I think that's the game. I'm ready for this fight, and it's a good opportunity for me as well. I'm just surprised they put themselves in this position.
When you mentioned there about, I suppose, the snaky way and you being surprised, where do you think that come from? Do you think that would come from, maybe Tim Kelly, Booth, or would that sort of come from, I mean, even your promoters, Wasserman, who you're both promoted by?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like get an email saying we are in negotiation for the fight, and I had no idea about it. But now that I'm aware of it, I'm willing to take the fight, and I don't really care what games he's been playing or something like that. I just know it's mandatory now, and I take the fight. I'm ready for it, and I just wish they would coming more forward with it and not that quiet about it because we are willing to do the fight and we will push for that as well as it is mandatory now. And I think the hard way. I didn't come that far to duck anyone, and especially Josh. I really know him. We spar well in the gym. And everyone who saw the sparring as well was surprised they put themselves into this position. So to me, it's business. I left the gym on good terms, but I can get messy as well. So if they want this fight, we can get ahead and do it. And yeah, that's my mindset right now.
You mentioned in there about sort of you obviously sparred together and you would have sparred numerous rounds together. How do you approach a fight with someone that, you know, what he shows is you're used to it, you know everything that he's almost going to bring to you?
Uh, he's a great talent. The thing is, I know him very well, and I know what it takes to beat him as well, and I'm very comfortable to do that as well. So, and fighting wise, it's a good name to have on the record as well. So yeah, so like if you fight top guys, like especially like I can mention the Sam Eggington fight. You know, he's a warrior. He comes and he wants to do the fight, and he's like honest and truthful about it. He takes the fight. He said, I don't know him very well, but I will go out there and do my best. So speaking of that, in this kind of situation now, I know exactly what I'm facing, and I say it, I'm gonna be man enough to say like I know what is coming from me, and I know how to prepare for it, and I know I'm gonna beat him as well. So uh, I don't know what they're trying to do, but he's mandatory now, and I'm looking forward to get this fight done.
You mentioned in there about you being willing to take the fight, and you know it's a fight that you want. Do you think that the other side would be willing to take the fight as well?
I don't think so. I don't think so, but it's not really my concern, you know. I respect the game. I put myself into a good position. I've took the hard way to do so, and I'm willing to be on the top, and I do whatever it takes. So anyone who wants to fight me should come forward with it. They should be
Yeah,
man about it. Call me out. I respect everyone. Like I'm also fighting a lot in the UK, being a bit known in the UK. I'm ready also to fight the top guys, like either it's Josh Kelly or Mike Cormack or whatsoever. So or Agiako or whoever is out
yeah,
there, like they should like call my name. I'm the European champion now. My name is Abass Baraou. Be man about it, you know. Like I don't know Ben Davison. He don't need to call out for sparring McCormack. We're not friends. I can
yeah,
fight McCormack if you want. You know, like call the fight.
yeah.
Why you calling for some sparring? We're not friends. You know. So I put myself in a good position. So we should fight like whoever it is. It's also out there. Just make your stand. I want to fight Abass Baraou. Call my name. There's no
Yeah.
shame in that. You know.
Do you, so with you saying that, do you feel like there's certain rival or certain domestic rivals in the UK who potentially are disrespecting you in a way?
Yeah, I don't see it as a disrespect, but it's just like kind of a weird way. So, because like if we're in the fighting business, if you're an athlete, like be honest about it, like say it from your chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like if you want to do something, say it. Why being quiet and letting other people speak for you, or you know, like I was quiet when I was waiting for my chance,
yeah,
but once it's there, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna say how it is. I'm not scared of anything. I'd say I want to go to the top. The top guys are like in like I'm high rank in the WBA, Madrimov. They're all busy enough. But if I get a chance, I fight him right away, and I will say it as well. So
yeah.
I just think like it's kind of weird way like calling for sparring or do it behind the way. I don't know. Like I don't rate that, you know.
Yeah, yeah. When you mentioned there about you leaving, you know, the New Era gym on good terms. Obviously, you did finish a proportion of your camp out there. Josh Kelly being based out of that gym, do you sort of worry about a potential sticky situation? Because obviously you had, you know, you had Charlie Beat in your corner. He's also in the corner for Josh Kelly's. You know, you've still got loads of friends there. So sort of worried about, you know, potentially a sticky situation with that gym.
Not at all, not at all. I met very, very good people in the gym, and I'm still very, very close to him, to Paul Forrest, Charlie, Adam Martin as well, like the whole team. Like those are, it's family to me. So I won't hesitate to go to the gym. It's also my home. It has become my home, and it will stay my home, no matter what happened there. I don't need to hide. It's my home, and if I go to the gym and I see any other people who don't like me or whatsoever. It's just business, you know. But I know there are people who I love in the gym and who I'm very close to, and I think that will always stay.
That's completely fair enough. You know, bear in mind if I've sort of asked a similar question to this before, but when you obviously you saying that you take the fight, and I'm sure you felt like it was on good terms, but when you see it get made mandatory, you see that maybe the team Kelly would push for it. Was there disappointment for you that you see that maybe they may see you as sort of was there disappointment on your side?
Yeah, because I don't know, like you're a fighter, you put in the mandatory position. You're not European champion. If either you take the big fight or you do took another path and don't come in my way. But once you're in my way, you've been mandatory. I feel like you should push for it because you have called it. You know what I mean? Like if I want to pursue something, I go that way, and
Mhm.
they have put themselves in my way, and they should come for it, as I'm willing also to take the fight. No matter of with the past or whatsoever, it's business. That's how I see it.
And when you see sort of the politics of boxing, and everyone says how sort of rotten it is, I'm sure you feel like in the way that you don't want to be used, sort of used for maybe use the position that you're in. You don't want that to get used for someone else.
Of course, so that's also uh, why I'm coming that forward right now, because um, I've taken a long road to be in this position. So don't come just to make some noise and and leave or whatsoever. Like you have called for it, and it's out there now. You should go for it. Like and yeah, I don't just want to let this pass away and act like it was nothing, as especially of the past and the respect I've shown many times.
For sure, for sure. Did just want to move on slightly. We did see a WBA in your obviously your hype in the WBA. We did see a WBA world title fight get announced this week. Israel Madrimov takes on Terence Crawford. Exciting, I suppose, to see Crawford moving into the 154-pound division, and obviously in a governing body that you are high up in. So excited, potentially of seeing Crawford at 154.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm like right on top with close to that, guys. And I'm gonna look into that as well as any opportunity popped up for me. I'm ready to take it as well. So I'm happy also for the position I put myself in. So yeah, obviously I want to stay busy until they get their thing done, or maybe if anything pop up for me, I will be ready for it. And yeah, I'm just happy for the things I've worked so hard for coming to light now. And if any opportunity pop up to become world champion, I will take it also right away, no matter against who it is.
For sure. Just as we do finish off this interview, Abass, I suppose when ideally would you like to be out next? And we know obviously there's a few things going on. So when would ideally be a date that you'd like to file?
Yeah, I'm looking to get active before end of June, and until then, we see what kind of fight we can make happen.
For sure. Abass, just want to say thank you for taking time to speak to me. Really good to catch up with you. And yeah, hopefully be catching up soon, mate. Top man.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.